two to the one, from the one to the three. I like good pussy and I like good trees. Smoke so much weed you wouldn't believe, and I get no rest.
So what is going on, guys? I'm getting here now. Today, I already know I made this story time. Something happened, like the video had this like black bar on the side of it yesterday, so I'm redoing this video. So if you've seen this video twice already, then I'm sorry, but just something was weird with the video. So let's just absolutely Superman punch into this story, okay? So last year, me and the Mexican man, we had the same language arts class, right? In my language arts class, it was right after my lunch, which was 7th hour lunch. Literally the worst thing since 9/11. I'm not going to get into it because I can make a full 20-minute video explaining why 7th hour lunch is the gayest thing ever. But anyway, language arts was my 8th to 9th hour, and I pull up the language arts class. I sit down. I'm straight booing for, part of the class, and then this teacher just started to talk about this cake she was eating for lunch, and she was talking about how it was on this table, like one of those elementary school tables where you can do anything under it and you won't get caught, right? It was on one of those, and I'm like, oh, well, I'm fat and I'm intrigued. I wonder what flavor it is. So I go up to the Mexican man and I'm like, yo, straight up, should I just go to town on this cake? And he's like, yeah, that's a great idea. So I don't even put my hands in it. I just submerge my face into it. I just like, no joke, no scam. I just dig my face into this cake, okay? Now I go back to my seat, and Mexican man was like, "Yo, did you get some?" And I point out my tongue. I go, "Mm-hmm." So I start chewing it, and then I realize it's pumpkin cake. Pumpkin cake. And I was so annoyed by the fact. I still am annoyed to this fact. To this day, I'm still annoyed that this was pumpkin cake. Seriously. Pumpkin, not chocolate, not red velvet, no, none of that, no, pumpkin, right? And I was like, oh man, I don't know, surprisingly, I don't like pumpkin cake. I just don't. It's not for me, right? So I get done chewing, and the next day rolls around, right? And the teacher calls me up and she's like, yeah, I'm giving you an ER for eating my cake. And I'm like, wow. I almost told her that she should have gotten a different flavor because it's pumpkin. I don't like pumpkin. Like, seriously. I'm not a big fan of pumpkin cake, like I've said before. And I almost told her that she should have gotten a different flavor, but I didn't want to get in more trouble, so I didn't say anything. So now this story continues on, right? Now, when you get an ER, the teachers, they count up all the ERs. They go to a meeting, they count up all the ERs, so all of my teachers saw my ER, and they saw what I did. Most of them didn't care except for one of my teachers. That's my history teacher, so I pull up the history, right? And the teacher stands outside, greets people like, oh my god, hi, welcome to history. So I walk up, and she does the little, she puts her arm over my shoulder, and she starts talking to me, and she's like, so, why'd you eat the teacher's cake? And I'm like, I wanted to see what flavor it was. And she was like, you need to write an apology letter. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. And then I left her little, arm clenching shoulder over my arm over my shoulder type thing. And I just went to my seat, sat down, and I was ready to go, right? Teacher comes in. She starts blabbling on about something. She's like, oh, you need to write an apology letter. This isn't funny. Because the whole class was laughing because she was more tilted than the teacher I ate the cake from. Seriously, the teacher that I ate the cake wasn't mad. My history teacher was mad at me. So I'm like, no, I'm not going to write an apology letter. I'm not going to do any of these things you say to me. I'm just going to live my life, And she was so mad too. I was so confused. I'm like, why are you so mad? I didn't even eat your cake. Seriously, I don't get it. I didn't get it. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys when I see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.